It's worth, they're not just working with athletes, broadcasters, and global celebrities anymore. iShowSpeed has an official sponsorship and partnership with FIBA. He's making World Cup content. He actually even has a song that's connected to the official World Cup album, which is crazy to think about. This same guy that was on the internet barking just a couple years ago. But it only sounds insane until you realize what's happening. Streaming is no longer this niche corner of internet content that used to be very cringy to a lot of people. Kai Cenat built Streamer University, and all of a sudden, every athlete, actor, rapper, celebrity wants to be attached to it. Mind you, these aren't just C-list and D-list celebrities. Jaylen Brown applied, Ray J pulled up, Quinn Blackwell said that she wanted to be involved, Jackie Long auditioned, Lamar Jackson showed up. Hell, Le'Veon Bell, famous NFL running back, got mad because he couldn't be a part of it. So the question isn't just why celebrities are starting to stream now. The question is, when did streaming become so big that even celebrities started needing it? If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. It's gonna go a long, long way for the channel. We are closing in rapido on 200,000 subscribers. We're like 25K away. Please come along on the journey. If you haven't already, please do. Now,
yeah, subscribe, man. Stop being stingy.
Streamers reacted to them, clip pages posted them, fans debated them, but now relationships starting to change. Celebrities are starting to enter into the streaming space because they recognize and understand this is where the attention is. But here's part of the problem. Streaming is not just fame with a webcam. A big name can maybe make somebody click once, but it got make them stay every week. And that's where this whole new wave of streaming celebrities become interesting. Some celebrities understand what it takes to be a world-class streamer. Some are clearly just visiting. And some are realizing that the internet culture doesn't really care if you have some big name in the rap community or acting or whatever the case may be, especially if it's boring while you're live.
We're doing something that has never been done before. You guys are going to be able to watch some of the World Cup games right here on my screen. Need to grab Fox 1 on YouTube Prime Times. I'm dropping a full schedule of matches on my channel, on my socials, and it will include the instructions on how to watch them.
Before we get into the why celebrities are hot.
Nah, I'm gonna like chat. Yo, Speed Motion is different, bro. Yo, this nigga, bro, I don't know how Speed be pulling like these big like things, bro. But damn, gang, like, we need to get on the level like Speed, bro. Cause Speed is having like emotion, like, bro. I don't even know how to say it, bro. Speed is in some like different shit, bro. Speed is on some different shit, chat. Deadass. Speed is on some different shit.
Into the streaming space, we have to understand why streaming is becoming impossible to ignore. This is not just rappers tuning in and pulling up to random streams anymore. iShowSpeed and his ties to the official World Cup is something that is literally insane. This isn't a small brand. This isn't some gaming tournament that has close ties and affiliation. This is the World Cup, the biggest sporting event in the world. This is not hesitation anymore, but this is full-on acceptance. When FIFA and Fox start to look at creators and say that, hey, this is something that we value that is big enough, just like the celebrities or just like the athletes, this is a huge deal. And it's not just iShowSpeed as well. Kai Cenat has proven to show that streaming is something that is bigger than it's ever been before.
When you talk about a Kai Cenat, you're talking about a guy, we did a live stream and we had 750,000 people locked in for 8 or 9 hours. That's insane. For 8 or 9 hours, these people still...
Like, bro, like, people don't understand, like, just to like have 5 people in your, like, your chat, like, it's one of the hardest thing, bro. Like, gang, we're streaming right now. Nobody's in the chat, bro. Like, cause my stream crashed and everybody went. So I have to start the stream again. Cause you know Twitch, like, when you do it at the same time, like, they don't send notification out again. So, like, I'm grinding it out, bro. We're reacting with nobody watching. Bro, like, people need to understand, bro. Like, if you see somebody pulling that numbers, bro, like, you have to respect that person to the level that, bro. Cause there's nobody who can do that. What Kai is doing, I don't think nobody can even do it, bro. What Speed is doing, nobody can do it, bro. That's why this FIFA and all these World Cup people now, they are starting to bring the streamers closer because they know, like, the influence those people have, bro. I'm telling you.
And watched, and not until the sleepover aspect started did it drop to like 500, 400. But you're looking at Super Bowl like numbers. You're looking at analytics and data that transfer and equate to what you deem to be the biggest versions of success for television, for ads, for your biggest spots, commercial moments, these guys and girls are cracking the code.
Kevin Hart is hitting the nose on the head. You kind of got to think about how many eyes, I don't know, the biggest movies in the world get, or the biggest television performances and broadcasts get. And then also take into context that these things may only last about 2 hours. This one segment of this sleepover lasted 8 to 9 hours before they even got into the sleepover section. There's no other way to quantify that other than saying that Kai Cenat has helped push streaming into an undeniable space. And now, so when he launches his streaming university and it becoming one of the biggest events to ever exist, you now have everybody and their mother looking to apply, even already established celebrities and athletes.
A job? God damn, nearest airport? Why do you need to know all this information? God, don't let me know you working for the feds now. If you working for the feds, bro, don't even have me, because that'll be some CIA type shit to have the cameras in there working for the feds. Don't be having the feds. Why do you need to know my airport and all my location and stuff? If I get arrested, Kai.
Hold on, yeah, you for the bottom two, we definitely gotta go full screen. Can't be giving out the
shoe size. I'm a 13.
You might as well just go full screen here. You ain't want people seeing that.
Yeah, I can't let y'all see the emergency contacts and all that. Who should I put? Should I put my mom or something?
All the names mentioned before aren't just regular, everyday, random people that trying to go viral. These are people who have already had long-standing careers in the traditional sense. Maybe not a Quinn Blackwell, but you understand what I'm saying. And all of them are at different points in their career, but there's one thing that they can all acknowledge is that the attention is lying with the streaming game. Streaming is relevant right now. Getting into some sort of content creation is important. So when celebrities are moving into the streaming game, it's signaling that not just bored, they're understanding that the culture has moved, that the advertisers have moved, the sports leagues moved, the audiences have moved, and the celebrities are following it. But once streaming became this big, celebrities started to realize something else as well. The old promo system does not hit the young audience the same way anymore.
What do advertisers pay for? Eyeballs. Where advertisers now going to get eyeballs? Streamers. You put 5 advertising spots, do a 12-hour stream, the person that's garnishing 250, 300,000 live viewers.
Yo, Django, like, Kai University, when he was revealing, like, the people who were accepted, bro, like, yo, Kai was averaging, like, over 400 on YouTube live, because he was doing multi-stream, and 600 on, how will I say it? 600 on, how will I say it? On Twitch, bro. 600 to 700 on Twitch, bro. Like, he was basically averaging 1 million gang. I'm telling you, chat. Like, that shit was crazy, bro.
Well, you're surpassing TV. So the business of YouTube, the business of Twitch and etc. is over $1 billion in ad revenue now. That money used to all just be at the studio. So the studios are like, what the man? Explain it to me.
The way of old is no longer working. I remember the days, because I am almost 30. I'm pushing it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Where a celebrity would have a new piece of media coming out, and they would go on the traditional radio. They would go on the late night shows. They would do all these interviews in magazines, walk the red carpet, maybe post a couple of promo clips here and there. But young audiences are no longer discovering celebrities in that fashion anymore. They're discovering it through stream clips, TikTok reactions, live moments, and they're discovering the celebrity when that's...
Bro, like, niggas need to understand, bro. Like, if you go on TikTok, gang, like, you mostly see streaming, like, clips from streaming, gang. Most of the time you see like clips from streaming. There are like
celebrity walks into their favorite streamer's room. The numbers are backing these things up. Pew Research says that 90% of US teens use YouTube, 73% visit YouTube daily, and around 6 in 10 look on TikTok every single day. And I'm gonna be quite honest with you, I don't even know how Pew got those numbers, but I would say,
gang, I'm telling you, like, YouTube is my TV, gang. I don't watch TV, bro. You know how many years I haven't watched TV, gang? Like, I can pass, like, seeing somebody watching TV, but I don't be sitting watching TV, bro. Like, all I watch is YouTube on my phone, gang. Like, I download my videos, or I use my data. I watch videos, bro, on YouTube, bro. Like I don't be even worrying about TV, bro. Like, movies, like, wait, bro. I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm watching streamers. Like, I'm trying to see how to improve my streams. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm only like about the YouTube stuff, bro. YouTube, Twitch. I'll be going on Instagram too, but I'll be posting clips mostly on there and on my TikTok too, bro.
Those are probably on the smaller end. And when you understand all of that, then you can understand why every Tom, Dick, and Harry that has some sort of project, movie, or whatever coming out would be running to a Kai Cenat's bedroom in order to get some clips off.
What the? Wait, I think there's still more. Mr. Beast, Tyler, Nicki Minaj, Lil Baby, Krishan, 21. Nah, there's definitely more for Mafia Thon, right, chat? Nah, there's still more people that been in
Yeah,
this.
John
One of the
Cena and
reasons why I
everything,
think that
bro.
young kids are turning towards their phones and their computer screens to find trust is because they are sick and tired of having ads placed in their face. They have ad fatigue. A Deloitte study found that Gen Z and millennial viewers feel a stronger connection, a more personal connection to those social media influencers and content creators as opposed to the traditional TV personalities and actors. Why? Because there's a level of authenticity that does come with a streamer and a content creator that TV just can't generate, especially with the payola system that TV has been, moving on for the past couple of decades at this point. Now, granted, don't get me wrong. I know that some of these streamers do get paid to say certain things, but there is still a level of authenticity to a guy like a Kai Cenat, Silky, Your Rage, Blackboy Max, Sinners, Emily CC, Agent, Duke, Phantom, all these.
Bro, like one thing about streaming chat, like people don't understand, bro. Like streaming gang, like when I'm watching stream, like all of these people I watch chat, it's like I know them in real life. That is the difference, bro, about this streaming and YouTube stuff, bro. Like it's like they are taking you, they are going, like you are hanging out with them, chat. Like whatever they are doing, and they are reading the chat, like you are telling them like do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's like a real time thing, bro. Like everybody's having fun, bro. Like it's like you guys are, it's like you are with your friends, bro. You are going out, you are just having fun, bro. You are feeling like, okay, I'm in there, bro. I don't know whether you guys understand what I'm saying, chat.
These different things. These are people who are portraying that they are relatable to us. So if one of the perceived bros says that they're gonna go watch the new Superman, Batman, Spider-Man movie, then guess what? I'm probably gonna go see the new Superman, Batman, or Spider-Man movie. And it all doesn't feel forced at the end of the day. But you see, this is where I think that the traditional celebrity differs from the mainstream streamer that we're talking about. They don't understand that just because they see the numbers, the clips, and the hype, that this isn't a job. Like, this is a real job that has to be taken very, very seriously.
We're gonna be doing this pretty much every day, so make sure you tune in. These are the guys backstage. Say hi. You guys are killing it back here. Giving them a sneak insight on what's going on.
Yo, Justin Bieber's his production team is crazy, bro. Like what?
On back here. This is where the real magic happens. Going on Twitch is like vulnerable as hell because like people who just feel shitty about themselves project and then they like write mean ass things, you know what I mean? Like it's already hard enough to put yourself out there and then you gotta read like, oh man. Like I read a comment, it was like the night after I was playing basketball, I was exhausted as hell. And they were like, Justin's not his exuberant, he'll never be his exuberant self ever again. Like he's lost his like charisma. I was like, what? I'm like, I just played basketball last night, I'm just tired. Then I start getting in my head like, man, did I lose my did I lose my charisma and like
exuberance?
My exuberance? Like I have a zest for life and like
gang, like one thing about the chat, they gonna check you, bro. Like those niggas, like they literally know you, gang. Unless you are faking it on the internet. Like if they see you are doing some dumb shit chat, like the chat is going to tell you like, yo, you're wilding, gang. Like if you do some gay shit, they be like, yo, you better stop that shit. Like it's like they are your friends, bro. Like they let you know like what's up. Some of them they are just on the chat to troll you or to hate watch. So like you don't have to pay attention to everything. Like, bro, some people are just hating, bro. Like, and at the end of the day, they are still supporters, though.
It just sucks that you can have a million people say the nicest things, and then the one comment
Gets in the hot.
gets in there, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. What the fuck is the point of this being live right now? He doesn't even read the chat. Who do you think set this up? Because I got a notification on my phone. Did anyone else get a notification on their phone? And I don't even follow him.
See, this is the biggest misunderstanding that celebrities have. And I think it's sometimes a desperate attempt in order to keep hip and stay popular. But they feel like, I could just cut the camera on. I could just say that, hey, I am X person that you know and love from this platform. Follow me over to this platform. They don't understand that streaming is a full-time job that doesn't have as many guardrails and safety nets as being a traditional media darling does. You have to control the dead air. You have to understand the chat. You have to be the one to create the moments. You have to know what, who, when, where, and why something gets clipped. You have to build the running jokes, and most importantly, you have to be the one that shows up consistently. Justin Bieber starting and stopping stream like that is exactly what I would expect from somebody who just doesn't understand the streaming space. Same thing with Ice Spice. She streamed for 2 days in 2025 and has not been back since. You have to make people come back to you and for you on a daily basis.
Niggas don't understand,
what differs the most when we talk about the traditional celebrity culture and what they're experiencing experiencing now. Usually they're used to walking into rooms designed, created, and curated for them to be the center of attention. The interviewer already has questions for them. The audience already knows why they are important, and they can edit anything.
Like, bro, like that is the reason, like, people are thinking it's easy, bro. Like, imagine I invite you, bro. Like, you just have to come and vibe, gang. Like, if you are a big person, like you are a celebrity, like I'm already having the question, I'm already like having the segments we are going to do. Like, you are just going to vibe out. Like, we are going to let you know, like, okay, this is what we are doing. This is what we are doing. So that carries some people away. Like, they think like, okay, yo, this shit easy, bro. I can do this. But when you are doing it, you have to plan everything. You have to talk to your team. You have to like, okay, this is what I have to do. This is what I have to do, and the energies will be there. Like you always need to be energetic. You have to entertain people, and that is the hardest thing, bro. This is like life. It's not like a YouTube video. You cut this out. You do this, bro. Nah, bro. It does not happen like
everything
that.
they can to protect themselves. The appearance has a clear start and ending to it all, but streaming just doesn't work like that. For streaming, in real time, people are judging whether or not you are or are not entertaining, boring, or worth listening to. They're giving you critiques and criticisms about different things, and there's no way to hide the faces that you make, the weight, the haircuts, all these different things, your boring personality from a stream. The whole Justin Bieber situation felt really funny because Justin Bieber, for the most part, is a very, very, very private person. He suddenly starts to spark up a stream, and it feels strange. Not because he's not allowed to do this thing, but because this is the opposite of who he is and what he's all about. And with him growing up with a team, for the most part, who understands this dynamic about him, they've most likely curated an environment surrounding his personality traits. This is probably why he didn't last so long in the space with the unfiltered nature of streaming. But I will say,
So
not
he ended up
every
stopping?
celebrity gets lost in the streaming space. They're not trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. Hell, for some of these people, I would even argue that they were the ones going the traditional route, trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. And streaming is their square hole for their square peg.
See me, it's JB the MVP, about to go 1, 2, 3 on the next. I'm stacking up
Is
on
that
checks
great?
and you gonna have to fight me. I don't beef with niggas, I beef with Nike.
Okay, I'm gonna like this guy. I think it's Jalen Brown, right? Like, some people get, I can tell you, some rappers, like, they really have the personality to be a streamer, bro. Somebody like that nigga, I forget his name. That nigga who be opening his eyes like this. Like, that guy is funny, bro. Polo G2, the same thing. Like, there are people who can really do it. I see Nasty C2 is a stream. Like, he been streaming though. Like, he's a very good streamer too. Like, there are some artists and some like influencers, like, they are really good, bro. They can really be streamers, bro. But some of them, nah, bro.
I see you're a little delusional. You and Speed got a little thing in common.
Huh? Speed can't mess with me. I raced Speed after a knee surgery, and he tried to
swerve around.
He tried to social engineer his win.
Engineer his win.
Speed, if you watching, a rematch.
Yeah. Whoa, good, bro.
Hey, he's letting me on, man.
Watch out.
Holy shit.
Really good, bro.
Watch out, hey. Hey, I gotta get a selfie with this dude. Hey, I sniped you, bro. I was like, yo,
are you street sniped?
If Playboy Max is asking me why don't men want to twerk, I'm telling you, because I don't want to see that shit, bro. I don't want to see that shit, bro. That's why. That's why men don't twerk, bro.
Some celebrities are actually doing a great job embracing the new streaming space and
Yeah,
streaming
facts.
culture. They understand that this is a way to really get down and dirty and close to their loyal fan base, the people that actually want to tap in with them for their personality as opposed to the talent that they portray on screen. I think Doja Cat is one of the better examples in all of this.
Yeah,
She
Doja
doesn't
be
just
streaming too.
stream because she's promoting something. She's streaming because she genuinely enjoys gaming, talking to people, reacting to different things, and just being a part of internet culture. It's clear to see how she,
like, bro, like, this thing, you don't have to force it. Like, this streaming stuff, you don't have to force it. Like, just come verbal, like, just have fun, gang. Like, cause if you wanna take this too serious, bro, like it's gonna be frustrating at the end, bro. You're gonna like stop doing it. So, you know what I'm saying? Just take my answer, bro. Just take my advice, bro.
grew up based off of what we're seeing on her streams. There's a level of authenticity that is there that can't go unnoticed. I think Jaylen Brown is another good example. Jaylen Brown just feels like Blackboy Max if Blackboy Max was like 6'8" and was dark skinned. And even if you don't want to go all the way into the streaming space and you just want to be a part of the culture, I think Sexy Red is a perfect example of this exact same thing. No, she doesn't spark up from her own Twitch account very often, or at all even. But she is at the Dream Cons of the world. She is around all these various streamers and content creators and YouTubers. And she just seems to be a part of the streaming culture. Snoop Dogg, Ray J, Blueface, and you can't not mention
gang. How you forget about Blueface, gang? I forgot about Blueface, man. Blueface streams are top tier, gang. Yo, that nigga's like, bro, that Blueface is different. Ray J is good too, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, since Ray J started, bro, like, he was going crazy, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that shit crazy.
They are all people who are celebrities and are famous from their own lanes, who not just have the personality to fit into the streaming lane, but are taking the most advantage I have ever seen when it comes to getting into this space. These people, for the most part, have always understood internet attention better than most, and they are actually utilizing streaming to their best advantage. The stuff that they do doesn't feel like a promo, it feels authentic. Oftentimes we get people asking, you know, hey, what would you be doing if you weren't doing X, like playing basketball or rapping? And for these people, I can genuinely say these people will be successful streamers even without the cachet that they hold behind their name. They aren't shoving things down our throat other than authenticity, realness, and memes. I think why this is so important is because these people understand that, you know, streaming or building some sort of internet presence isn't something to be casually done. The internet doesn't work that way. You can't breadcrumb people here and there unless you've existed on the internet for a long time. These people understand that streaming is a community and it's an audience, something that has to be cultivated and nurtured day in and day out. And it shouldn't feel like it's something forced, or your audience will feel that same pressure. So when people are asking, why are so many celebrities getting into streaming? The answer is not just about clout. It's about adaptation. Streaming has become too big to ignore. And the reality is the audiences have moved. They are no longer going to the Best Buys or the FYE album stores looking to purchase the latest and greatest CDs. They're no longer going to the Blockbusters or whatever video rentals to purchase the movies. Hell, they're barely going to the movies. The movies have just had some sort of recent uptick. They're not listening to the radio anymore. They're not watching the daytime talk shows anymore. They're literally going towards the internet in order to get their fulfillment. So even in sports, like you being the best player in your sport does not automatically mean you're going to be some notable or favorable professional in your field. They're looking for who has the most motion on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. With all that moving, naturally I would expect some of our favorite celebrities and athletes and rappers to move. But at the same time, it's exposing a lot of them as well. Those people that think that, hey, I got a big name, I should just be able to click off, are finding out in real time that people really just care about talent you can produce, as opposed to, you know, you being an actual interesting person, which isn't inherently a bad thing, but it's a reality check nonetheless. And I think those that master this element.
Bro, people need to, like this, like artists need to understand something. Like, bro, why do you think like people are watching Ice Spice stream? It's a bunch of niggas who wanna see Ice Spice shake her ass, or they wanna see they wanna know what Ice Spice is doing. That's the only thing, bro.
Of streaming and social media content creation will be here for the long run. They already have a boost based off of, you know, their skills and talents that they can display out there in the real world, but then they're cultivating this audience that will be with them up until they ultimately decide to stop. Why? Because they show up every day. They're consistently cultivating and nurturing their audience. They're not just breadcrumbing people by showing up here now and then are gone again, but they actually understand internet and streaming culture. I'm actually looking forward to seeing a lot more celebrities hop into this space, and especially when they collaborate with content creators who are already established. That's probably my biggest thing in this, is when they embrace internet culture as opposed to trying to make internet culture embrace them.
Yeah, facts. No. Good ass video, man. Omizi, good ass video, chat. I ain't gonna lie.